Do you ever think to yourself, how is God supposed to use me? I'm just an ordinary Joe. God has a way of using anyone for his plans, even the most ordinary people. Let's look at the story of Joseph, Jesus' earthly dad. Joseph was just your everyday carpenter. He had nothing special about him. He was just living an average life. He had a job, was engaged to Mary, and followed the Jewish laws. But God had big plans for this ordinary Joe. Let's look at Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. In verse 19, we see that he was to stay faithful to the laws, so he was going to quietly divorce Mary as to not make her a social outcast. Second, in verses 20 to 21, Joseph is visited by an angel to protect him from leaving Mary. And lastly, in verses 24 and 25, we see that Joseph obeys the Lord and names the baby Jesus. So when we look at the story of Joseph, we see how God used an ordinary man and turned him into the earthly father of Jesus Christ. So when you are thinking that God just can't use you for his plans, just think about this story in the Bible. God can use anyone to fulfill his plans.